What is up, everybody? Thank you for checking out another pickup video. I know these aren't the most popular videos in the world, but I'm trying to get out there, trying to do some more things. But for now, we're going to stick with some pickup videos. I got some stuff. It's been pretty interesting. This spans the past month or so. The last pickup video I did was actually from a month before. I just posted it, but that's been up for a while. Or those pickups are a little older than these ones will be. These are a bit more fresh, you could say, and probably better, a little bit more interesting, anyways. But we'll see. You tell me if they're more interesting. I'm gonna show you some 3D Blu-rays. I know some of you guys appreciate that, some of you don't, but skip ahead if you're not interested. These popped up on Facebook as free. So someone just said, hey, I got some free 3D Blu-rays. I don't want them anymore. Come and take them. So it was actually my son's birthday coming up. So I went and got them for him. Well, not for him, but we could watch some of them together. One specifically, it didn't work out too well. Check out the podcast to hear how that went. But eventually we'll get through watching all of these. But anyways, we'll run through them. So these were all free. We have IMAX Hubble 3D. We have IMAX Space Station 3D. Between the two, this one's okay. Hubble 3D is definitely the winner between those two. This is the one I got to watch with my son. IMAX Under the Sea 3D. This one I have already, but this one's in a nice slipcover. So I'm going to keep this one, or at least keep the slipcover. Hugo 3D, probably, it's not my favorite Scorsese movie, but it's okay. And these ones are probably the winners of the bunch. I'll start with this one because it's probably less interesting. Thor 3D, I mean, it's fine. Thor's a decent movie. This is where it gets cool. Lion King 3D, which I've never seen, like an old school like 2D animation turned into 3D. See that goes. I have an iRobot one, and that one's kind of like turned 2D, like a normal 2D movie into 3D, but I haven't seen how they do it with animation. So that'll be interesting to go back and see how that works out. And probably the one that the one I heard I'm supposed to get, or one of the few ones that are really good in 3D, is Life of Pi. So grab that. All those for free. Could not pass it up. All right, a couple more things here. Okay, I'm gonna show you some toys that I just picked up. Literally, I think 2 or 3 days ago, as of the recording. I got some more laser tag guns. I'm obsessed with these things. These ones are a little bit different than the ones I've had before. These are by Tiger, but Nerf bought out the Tiger brand of these laser guns, or laser tag markers, if they don't want to call them guns. They have a little like LCD screen on them, and they're supposed to be glasses, I think, that hook up into the handles, or the, whatever you want to call it, the grips. But I don't know what they do, and I could not find them. So they take 6 batteries a piece, 6 AA's, so it's basically a Game Gear times 2. And yeah, they're cool. I haven't tested to see how they work with the Nerf Phoenix, which you can see them on my shelves over there. I think they work because they use the same technology, but I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, this I'm very excited for. It's been one that's on my want to complete list for a while. I was on the look for it for cheap. I found it was a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but honestly, it's getting harder and harder to find, and that is Call of Duty 2. Sorry, I need to hold it over here. Call of Duty 2 for the Xbox 360. What people are like, whatever, right? The reason I'm getting this is so I can complete my war collection. So we're gonna do that right now. I've got the first, or the last two. I've got Call of Duty 3 and World at War, but as you can see, missing that one. And now I might get in some trouble here for brutalizing the cases or taking stuff apart, but there it is. Oh, does that ever feel good? That's done. So, and what I've been doing is taking the manual, just the English manual, make sure it's the right one. That's not the right one. I've been taking the manuals and also putting them in as well. So I have manuals for all 3 games. And just because I'm a bit of a crazy person, I've been taking the artworks as well and sliding them in the back. So I have all 3. So I'm not like fully committed to this. I can decide at some point, you know what, I'd rather have all of these individually, but for now I have all of them in one case. That won't even close anymore, but it'll be closed when it's on the shelf. Yeah, that's a thick boy. All right, that's cool. All right, next up is a gift from my friend Sega Blocks here on YouTube. You can check him out. He used to be Whittle Brother on YouTube. We've known each other for years and years and years. I didn't realize that he had started a new channel, so I got a message on Twitter saying, hey, I need your address. So I sent it to him. He said he had a gift for me, and it was Demon's Souls for PS5. I don't even have a PS5 yet, but it's cool to get a game for it. This thing is still like brand new. You can hear the crinkly. So thank you very much, Sega Blocks. I really appreciate it. I will leave a link for his channel down in the description. Go and check him out. Very Sega oriented, and obviously Lego with the blocks type thing. And I also believe Minecraft as well. So that was very cool of you. Thank you very much. This is my first PS5 game. I don't know when I'll get a PS5, but I'm sure it's going to happen one day, right? Like, it's going to happen one day. I'll find one in the garbage. Speaking of Minecraft, Minecraft for Wii U, adding to my perpetual Wii U collection. This popped up for $10, and so I snagged it up real quick. Now, when I picked it up, this was like, the case was mangled. Like, you'd open it up, and the spline was broken. So I found another game that I had that was completely trashed as well from another deal, and I just swapped the cases and just literally threw the other game out. So it was nothing good, and it didn't work, so I don't feel bad. So cool to have this. This isn't what I wanted Minecraft to be on Wii U. It seems so perfect to use for, you would play the game and you do your crafting on the tablet, and that's not what this does at all. It just works like regular Minecraft. So it's a bit of a wasted opportunity, but for 10 bucks, I'll take it. Okay, I don't have enough games to do a games in the garbage pickup video. I'm sorry. It's winter, it's a bit slower these days, so we got to go with what we got. But I did find these 2 games in the garbage, which is what I'm going to show you now, which is very cool. This is very odd for me to find these in the garbage. The first is the PlayStation VR demo disc. This is the version 1. I believe there's 3 versions out now. There might even be 4. But that's cool. Like I said, I already have it, but I'm going to pass this on to my podcast co-host, Derek, Deej13. He is going to be selling, going to sell a PSVR at some point, so he can throw this in as a bonus, I guess. Enticer. And this one is really cool. More expensive than I thought it would be. Drive Club VR. Like I said, never find VR games in the garbage ever. This is the first. This is cool. The racing games, I think the 2 pickup videos, no, last pickup video, I picked up Gran Turismo Sport for PSVR, or it has PSVR support. So it's cool to get another driving game. Driving games in VR can be very hit or miss. We'll see how this one stacks up. I also picked up this thing from Amazon. I had a gift card and these went down on sale. This was normally going for like 40 to 50 locally. Amazon had it down on sale for 20, and that is the Spectre, I don't know what they call it, Shovel Knight 3-pack with Spectre Knight, Plague Knight, and King Knight. This is cool. I love Shovel Knight. I had the Shovel Knight amiibo, and I kind of want to complete the set. I think I might still be missing 1 or 2, or maybe 1. I don't know how many of these there have been. I should do some more research, but nice to have the triple pack to add to the collection. Okay, moving on to Value Village. Now, of course, we've been in lockdown for a while. It just recently opened back up. Everything's very limited, and obviously we're all taking precautions, but with my job, I get stuck in a truck all day. So sometimes on my lunch, I just want to like get out and walk around. It's also been like a -18 out, so I don't want to walk around outside, and I don't want to go to the mall, obviously, although the mall might be better. But anyways, I've been going to Value Village just because it's easy to walk in and walk out. They've got decent bathrooms in there too, which, as you can believe, being in the trucking industry, finding bathrooms is not easy, especially right now. So it's a nice trade-off. So I get to spend 5 minutes in there. I'll take it. I found a couple of things there that were very interesting. I'm going to show you one, and then we'll kind of move away and come back, but it'll make sense. I found a Game Boy Advance carrying case. Now, I've never found one of these before. It was $5. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I'm happy with it. It opens up. It carries the original Game Boy Advance, not the SP. It's got space for some games, and it's got another slot. I'm not quite sure what it's for. Maybe cords. That would be my guess. And it's got a slot in the back, or for something. But very cool. It's got like Nintendo on the zippers and everything, so it's legit. That was cool. There was another one there, but it was missing the plastic tray insert, so I left that one. Just got this one. It doesn't go for much more than $5 anyway, so whatever. I took it. All right, this is my segue. Game Boy Advance case. I found some Game Boy Advance games, not at Value Village, but on Facebook. Now, the timing of this worked out great because it's actually in a town that's about half an hour to 40 minutes away. And I was going to make the trip out anyway at some point. I have another friend who lives out there, and I was going to drop some stuff off at his house. And I didn't really know exactly where this guy was, but it's not a huge town, so it can't be too far away. As it turned out, so I messaged the guy and said, I will take all of your games, and I e-transferred him right away. So I had him locked in, and I said, I'll come tomorrow night. As it happened, I got sent there for work. So I quickly dropped by my house, which is 5 minutes from work. I grabbed the stuff to drop at my friend's house and to pick up this deal. It all worked out beautifully. It couldn't have worked out better. That's a long story. But I got some Game Boy Advance games. These were $5 each. The first couple, not so much, but trust me, it gets better. The first is going to be Star Wars: The New Droid Army. Please focus, camera. We're working on it. Some of these Star Wars games are good, but this one is not one of the better ones. But whatever. It was $5. I wasn't going to lose out on the other games because of this one, so I just took them all. Power Rangers Dino Thunder, which is cool, I guess. I've had this game on PS2, and it was terrible, but this is obviously going to be a different game. Here's what starts getting better. We got Crash Bandicoot: The Huge Adventure, which is cool. Crash Bandicoot Entranced, also cool. Now, last two, you're thinking, okay, not too bad, $20 for those games, but two more, so $30 total for all these. I grabbed them. Surprisingly enough, I did not have this version of this game, so I had to do it. I was actually looking through my collection. I'm like, why don't I have this? Because it's been expensive. Now it's $5. Mario Kart Super Circuit. Yes, never had this. My racer of choice, or the racer that I had in the day, was F-Zero Maximum Velocity for GBA, but never had Mario Kart, just for some reason. So glad to have that. I think now I have all the Mario Kart versions, I think. All right, and this last one is pretty interesting. I had not heard of it before. Well, not this version, but I had heard of the first game. So this is the second, the sequel. The original game is on the Saturn, and it's Guardian Heroes for Sega Saturn. The sequel came out on Game Boy Advance, and it is called Guardian Heroes Advance. What a surprise. There it is. If you can see that little logo at the bottom, I don't know if you can because focusing is hard these days. Anyways, published by Ubisoft, but developed by Treasure. So that's pretty good. It's a beat 'em up, so which is interesting. Heard mixed reviews on it. It's heard it's not as good as the original, but for $5, I'm gonna take it. And that game alone is worth the whole bundle, so I am not complaining whatsoever. Okay, back to Value Village pickups. This I picked up the other day, and by the other day I mean yesterday, I think. It is a Xbox 360 wired controller, and it was $5. Now the problem with a lot of these is they're missing the breakaway cable. Thankfully I have an extra one kind of sitting around. I find these in the garbage sometimes, so I snag them up when I can. The other option is to buy them bulk from AliExpress, and that's what I have done in the past. They've gotten more expensive as time goes on, so I may have to stop, or I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and buy a ton more. They're not expensive, but the shipping is expensive. You'd think AliExpress would not be, but it is. Okay, the last couple games here. Whether or not these are interesting to you, I hope they are, but they're interesting to me. The Value Village, where I picked up those Game Boy Advance, there's a Value Village in there too, so it was a great stop. I had to go do some work there, and then I got to drop at my friend's house, pick up the games, have lunch, and stop at the Value Village for 5 minutes. You'll see most of the games, I got other games there too, and they're mostly priced around the $8 mark. But if they're in the cardboard sleeves, like the Wii Sports, I've got a bunch there too. They only mark those for like $2. So, and they don't display them, they just slide them in with the other DVDs, so you got to look for them, because all you're gonna see is that, which is nothing. You guys can't focus. That's all you see. So obviously Super Mario Bros. Wii, hopefully you can see the price there, $2. That's a win all day. Not complete, just the disc, but I'll take it for $2. The next couple were interesting. Driven to Win, or Cars 3 Driven to Win. I picked that up just because some of these like Disney games are getting more and more harder to find or expensive. This one not yet, but it may very well get that way. So $8, whatever, I picked it up. Not very often you see PS4 games there, although I'm sure it's going to be more common to find in the thrift stores. This next one I picked up to hopefully kind of sell and then kind of pay for some of the other stuff. Not that I need to, because I've sold other things, but you know, it's just an extra little thing. Kessen 2, this is a Koei game. I guess, again, you can see $8 there. It's a strategy game. I don't know anything about this game. I just saw it was Koei, and it goes for more than what I paid, so I grabbed it. There you go, that's my explanation. Now this one, okay. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for this. I have left the sticker on, although I could probably just pull it off right now. I paid a lot for this game. This Value Village also looks up prices. This is the same Value Village where I got Tron Bonne back in the day. I had to pay up for that one, but I only paid about a third of its going value. So obviously more than you want to pay for thrift, but it's a deal, so I took it. Same with this one. More than I want to pay for thrift, but it's about a third. I paid about a third of what it's going for value-wise. So I didn't mind it, because where the heck am I going to find this cheaper? I might find it in the garbage, maybe, but very unlikely. I've said that about other games, but this one's probably more likely more than others. It is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for PlayStation 2. This is one of the rarer games for PlayStation 2, so I grabbed it. I'm covering up the sticker because I'm embarrassed. So I took it. Yeah, it's been nice. That's a cool cool little addition to the collection. Okay, we're gonna run through the last couple here really quick. I can't go through any pickup video without talking about limited run games. So I got a couple here. Just gonna run through them quick. Metal Slug Anthology for the PS4. That came in. I have this for Wii and PSP. I also had it for PS2, but I sold that copy. But now I have it for PS4. The last two here are Papers, Please for the Vita. This is a pretty fun game that I had on Steam, but now I have a physical version of it. Never beaten it because it gets hard, at least for me, so I grabbed it. Obviously, these came with cards as well. And the last game I got is another fun one. I got it on Switch Digital on launch day, but I wanted a physical copy, and that is My Friend Pedro for PS4. This also came out on Switch. That's the one everyone bought. No one bought the PS4 version, and guess what? The PS4 version is the one that's worth more money than Switch. It's very rare that it happens, but it happened. So, that's it. That's all my pickups. Thank you very much for watching. It's another long one. If you stuck around for it and watched the whole thing, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hit me up in the comments. Just tell me about something you found, I guess. I'm really bad with trying to come up with things for people to talk about, but I love hearing from you guys. Thank you very much for all the support and watching these videos. It means a lot to me, and I really enjoy making them. Okay, that's gonna do it for me. Like I said, check me out on in the description for my Twitter and my Twitch, and also our new podcast with Derek, Not So Special. You can find the links down in the description. Check them out down there. Thank you very much for watching. I'm rambling. I'll see you all later. Bye.